Toronto Ultra had an impressive season in Black Ops 6, as CleanX and JoeDeceives were one of the best SMG duos in the league. Today, we're looking back at their best moments, and times Ultra shocked the world in 2025.
Gwyn gets away with it. Can he get two? No, that would have been ideal. We're going to pick up that bomb and plant it real fast. Rex nades not going to connect. The damage does. Ravens have completely overwhelmed the site. They've finally done it, folks. Looking for the defuse. CleanX. 1, 2, 3 for CleanX, you demon.
Golly, dude. He's putting on his best Shiva performance right now. He is literally death on this map. 17 kills. And it was acknowledged. Might be out here getting the record. CleanX, I mean, welcome to the show. He is a phenomenal Call of Duty player, always has been. And there you go, S&D kill record confirmed. Now we'll see what he can put on for the show. We're just playing for a full retake. Beans is being a little bit cheeky inside of 10, maybe trying to catch some aggression if it comes his way. And the rest of the Ultra guys, maybe just gonna try to swarm around, but they're really taking their time for it. And you don't have a ton of time to work with. Got to get active soon. And Dashy, in the meantime, finds the first blood. So that section of the map is opened up.
Yeah, playing real patient there, Bruce. Managing to find that one. 25 seconds left. Ultra have given themselves very little time to fix this problem. JoeDeceives can fix nearly everything with his PDW, baby. In the corner. 3. Can he get the 4th? Gross! Out of JoeDeceives. And he's bouncing after that one.
Oh my God, yo. Do we have to break it down? Do I need to talk about what OpTic just did?
Just replay. Show it. We got it. You know we got it. Give us some of that slow-mo. Wow, Joe. Liberty sped his step. They didn't have the time, but they absolutely had the gunny. He's slamming. He's slamming from the young JoeDeceives.
2 for Heat, 2 for Envoy. Now, defense for the Thieves. CleanX is going to be the first man. Gets a lot of damage into 3 players. Walks away with 2 kills. An instant trade. Beans, 1v2, 1v1. How's this going to go down?
Absolutely no intel against Scrap, but these are 2 of the best trash talkers in the league.
Here we go. Eyes are on. And Beans lives to fight another second. Round 2 on its way.
How often does someone escape the clutches of Scrap?
Dramatic moment for both of our players. Round 2, damage dealt. Beans, you had one chance to kill him. Should have gone for the head.
And how often does someone escape Scrap? He had him one shot tagged up in connector.
And you're able to isolate a player. Beans, though, wins his one. Abizi has to hunt him down. Gets it versus now Insight, the fastest player in the game versus the slowest.
This is ridiculous. And of all the situations to find ourselves in. All right, let's go, dude. Well, Insight has backed up perfectly, and that's it. Wow. What a move from Jamie Craven. I'm pretty sure you just said easy peasy, lemon squeezy in the player cam. I can't confirm that. We might have to go to a VAR for that, but this is a perfect position. Nothing but shreds there.
Second person there to deal with Narrow,
Nice shots.
but second to deal with the other fight as well, as Geo takes it, clips the wig of Insight. And suddenly it's JoeDeceives by his lonesome. Trying to clutch up in the 1 versus 2. Now down to a 1v1, him versus Geo. Geo gets bombed, 50 seconds remaining. He's going to wrap this over to A and just get this down. Or I thought he was for a second, never mind, not yet.
I like this from Joe, just on both sides of him are doors, right? So instead of maybe giving an audio cue if he's playing above him, playing patiently, he has no info on where Geo is. He just is kind of waiting. And now Joe gonna rotate out through the middle of the map. Geo has had a couple of chances to plant the bomb, gonna find an SMG instead. And well, this timing might be working out for Joe.
Looking that way. Spots him, just a bullet in though. He's got the heady to work with. Time's dwindling. Gotta take the gunfight, tries to get to the heady on bomb. Not gonna happen, he gets cut down. JoeDeceives clutches up in the 1v2. And a much-needed one for Ultra, because I thought we were right back to what happened last time they played. Like, they were just kind of getting run.
No, I mean, a very similar round. They just, you know, 3-4 through open hall, trading out. I mean, you get some great shots out of Geo. with the trade on the inside, and it comes down to that 1 versus 1. Well, a 2v1 for Joe, but able to clutch up 2 separate gunfights. And
Kicks trying to challenge that fight with Insight. Didn't seem like anyone had the edge quite yet. Roxas waiting, buying his time. That nade is going to land on his toes. Hit the 25, but still alive. Another first blood. Abood this time around. Trying to chow it and trade it, at least as CleanX. So you bring it back. Hiding in a bush is Roxas, as CleanX is able to get another and another and another. CleanX just chopping him down, putting the team on his back to get him to around 11. Dial up a triple there for Tobias.
yeah, I mean, I was wondering how King got there, but he was able to flank through Spiral, get the first blood, but it's just, yeah, individual play out of CleanX. His ability to stay alive in that A-bomb site finds the triple, looking for the ace.
There's one for Roxas. Takes it to a 1 versus 2, 30 seconds to go. They just keep toying with him. Just don't give him another freebie. Just checking it. Put a couple shots in. Keep on peeking it. Keep him honest, and then they'll push it out as he reloads. Great stuff there from Ultra. Incredible round from CleanX.
Day 2, Hixie down low. Not going to get the better of CleanX, who's already off to the races. 3-0 to start. Toronto already breaking open the hot tub Hardpoint. Top bedroom, the next play here for Vancouver. And they're being suppressed pretty darn nicely right now. Just the high ground control for Toronto looking clean, and CleanX is 4-0 to start.
Love the initial break off right there from Toronto. They would execute every single kill. CleanX whips out that third AR. Try to maintain his positioning over towards B1, but the spawns do flip, give Vancouver an opportunity, and they are able to seize it. Because now there's still 20 seconds to fight for it.
Yeah, really clean so far in terms of a secondary attempt here for Vancouver. 15 seconds means that Vancouver likely just trying to lock down this left side of the minimap. And so far, so good, although Ultra are working on it. JoeDeceives, nice little slide and a win on 0-4. Now can start to influence the spawns, but Hixie holds tight, and we're going to get a block of the spawns to the back.
Yeah, it's just effective trade after trade. Vancouver not allowing them to completely take over this side of the map, but Ultra chain 3 kills in a row, flip the spawns out, and Vancouver now forced to break on in. This is where Ultra are usually flawless at, though. On a map like Skyline, their hold percentage is #1. They average about 35 points every time they're fully set up.
Well, so far the first 15 has been good. Vancouver working on the high ground, though, and actually 0-4 will crack the code up top, trying to turn his beans, but shut down. 0-4 now off the reset up high. CleanX still off to a really hot start, 9-1. Cut short of the cruise initially, but still Toronto regained possession of the hill. Still
Clutch up 2 versus 3. Cammy gets 1 to bring it even. Cammy and Awakening clutching up. What a big round this could be. All on Beans. He gets fried down to 37, able to get out with his life. Maybe thinking about a reach out, but for now getting back to full HP. Beans now. His turn to try and stop them from throwing this 3v2.
He has juked them because they both look up. They both back up to bedroom and they're watching the flank.
That's all Beansy. Fleet of foot, Joe. You know this guy's got the absolute beamer to get this done. Oh my god, the timing of this. Ring around the rosy, pocket full of Beansy. Beans gets 1. Second player. Looking to chow. Beans is able to do it. 1v2 for Beans. And that might decide the game. That is a huge one out of Beans, and he bails the team out. You almost throw away a 3v2, but he comes up clutching.
And I was gonna give like Cammy props, because in some of these scenarios he's been left in, he's like won some ridiculous gunfights. But yeah, I mean, Beans is already ready for that. He's already handling that situation.
Yeah, I mean, they had 2 spawn out. The 2 players had to hold for a while. Able to do it, now building this lead. I mean, you already have almost as many points as you did in the map 1. Nice, dude. JoeDeceives is...
That's a good point.
He's feeling it right now. He's only 6-4, but I swear, just watch his movement and centering. Like, guy's twisted right now. Twisted. Twisted Johnny's face straight off his head.
That would hurt.
That sure
You
would.
have to be very strong for that.
I was picturing, like, Hannibal Lecter.
Okay.
Just cutting it off, wearing it as your own.
My gosh.
All right. Why did they give me a mic? Well, JoeDeceives up. Told you he was turned. I think he had 1 kill in a row when I said it. Now he's on 6. Absolute demon. As they continue to hold the P3. And 1 does slip through the cracks. He's Lunars that's going to get through, though, towards Art.
The question here will be the timing of when these 2 forces meet each other. Beans, does he get a look? Yeah, he does. Skies just has to stay down here. Nade being cooked. Skies backs off. Reset. Chance for Beans to grab the bomb. Still unsure on Linz's position, so he's going to commit for the plant. He's got the opportunity to play this backside vault if he wants to.
Oh, now the info is gained on the Lens, so he knows that Skies is playing over towards Palms. He might have found the perfect timing to set up on this pinch. Beans finds the first 1v1.
Can play this on the heady if he wants to. Lens knows this. Gets back in towards mid-map. This is taking way too much time, though, you'd think, for Lens. He's going to try to rewrap this topside marble. Here comes the peek. Beans doesn't see him initially. Now he does. He knows that he just has to stay alive as long as humanly possible. Play the clock out. Beans up to 83 health. Lens will dive on in. He has to make a commitment for the defuse, though, and as Beans checks it, the time's going to run out here for Lens. An effort was made, but just not enough time in the clock to make that happen.
That's just COD timing at its finest right there.
He's going to be able to catch something. Oh, no. Neptune throws a shoulder and spots him out. Great work on the approach with a man advantage.
Oh, look at that play.
Oh, come on.
Gets traded out, but he still got the 3v2.
Yep. Gets himself another 3v1 now. A clinical approach from Vancouver Surge. They have dissected Ultra here. Their defense has been non-existent, just as the Vancouver players are on the A bomb site for Beans. Over to B. Good luck, mate. You'll need it. Snaps are on. The nade is going to land. Oh, it was so close. I called that one a bit early. Beans, love this. 30 seconds.
He didn't get spotted on this cross either.
He did not. If he jumps the fence, he's in trouble. Oh, wait. Timing. Oh, wait. 1v1. Oh! Boxing moment for Ben McMillan. Wow!
Oh my goodness. Nothing but head there on the shots from the aims, the Ames, the Ames, whatever you want to call it. Beans owns that weapon.
And for the you across the planet, I hope you're enjoying yourselves as well. 3 spree from JoeDeceives. He's all smiles.
Hey, bang out. Let's go. JoeDeceives down low. He's got the health though. CleanX for the first blood. Might stop this in there. Traps it. CleanX gives you a little bit extra. Why not give him the ace?
The great Dane. That is unbelievable. Stunned up as well. Here comes the ace. Can Slasher end it? The answer is no.
Ripping, roaring.
Sudden he drops, the rest of his team falls behind him, and this is what happens. Toronto gets into a position of control, and now they've got you completely pushed away, not just from P3, but also over towards 4.
Yeah, there's only 20 seconds left, so you're not going to try to contest this. You want to think about that rotation over towards New. Need to take some mid-map presence. You have already top plat, but Ultra are fully set up off the rotation and know where those kills are going to go down. They win the first gunfight, which is the most important. Now they can fully set up for the next wave.
Mercury is going to hold over towards top bedroom, also has to be responsible for the OE. Rest of his teammates trying to come back into the play from the front. Staggered spawns, but a couple of kills come the way of Ultra. Now they can take all their focus in towards the hill itself. Unsure if there are any Boston members still floating around the outside, but Mercules gets the call, gets the commitment, and with that, Ultra get the break.
And I love the patience right there out of the rookie.
Agreed.
Like, you just take your time. You know that, all right, we're losing gunfights in towards the hard point, but if I'm in this position, and as long as we hold down the push through the kitchen, they're never going to be able to influence that spawn again for Boston to have the numbers. So just blocking it, allowing the teammates to set up the pinch, making this hill look basically perfect.
Yeah.
There's only one kill that goes down, and Awakening gets nothing from it.
Yeah, and Mercules 7 in a row, already has a Hellstorm. You're looking at about a 100-point game, and Mercules is just getting it done with both weapons. Again, he is just really showing up, and showing off for that matter. 130 to 37. It's anything but a game right now, as Toronto are very comfortable.
Yeah, Boston just making a lot of mistakes there in that first set. Now you're down by 100. Forced to try to catch on up. Make them somewhat of a game, but Ultra now with the Hellstorm invested, hit all the comms, instantly put themselves in a position to have all the power spots, and now just soak up time.
Yep, and our ops team is just doing exactly what Mercules wants. Just build me a highlight reel. Just let me just go on this long streak. Maybe end up in the CDL top 5 plays of the weekend if you can put this to double digits. And yep, not done yet. Not done yet! And we get help from JoeDeceives over the top. Purge in a little bit of a trouble spot, and that's enough for JD to once again come up with the double. And it's just, it's embarrassing right now for Boston.
Yeah, it's looking sloppy, man. A lot of mistakes so far.
You got that one right.
Yeah. No, I actually did. I have no idea what's going on right now.
Hello.
Don't shoot bodies if you're not gonna win the map. Said nade shot and the words live on.
Next map. Just get us to out of here, boys and girls. Ultra takeover complete. You may never find a more wretched hive of scum and villainy.
4P3 pops up. Can they do a better job at this? Already starting to do so. And now they have the lead. What a comeback here from Ultra.
Well, yeah, I sort of said, well, Beans turn around a bit, right? Like, starts double negative, really slow one. He has started to. Battling back towards even, making some big plays on the rotation. Now sub in hand, doing it through the point.
Metals is through.
He's going to have something to work with, and Beans, he's awake now. 15 and 16, 4 straight. Player got through for Heretics, as you mentioned, but hasn't led to anything yet. They're able to deal with Super, not allow him to be elusive. He's still got Benjamin Beans. Inside on 4 straight. Beautiful there from Beans. Get it up to 5. What a turnaround this has been for him.
Yeah, now when you rotate to P4.
What a turnaround this has been for him. Unreal.
Well, now he's got the Hellstorm, so they can play extra greedy on this P4. But yeah, they just have done a much better job in Heretics in sort of their areas where they've had the advantage. It's turned in a lot more time.
Toronto trying to find a crack in towards P1. Not fully going to work out, but Insight will allow an opportunity for a split to come through. And it's another 1v1 gunfight that Insight takes. Now numbers starting to amount here for Ultra.
And it's a big double there from Insight, because now your teammates have the numbers to bombard their way back in through the middle of the map. Go 3 for 1 in the trades. Insight still stay live, finds another kill onto Kenny. So now spawns to flip. OpTic need to find a break. They also need to flip these spawns. But this is a big 25 seconds. Let's not worry about any routes. Let's play for this time.
Yeah, and Ultra locking things down to the middle of the map. Develops an opportunity now to safely rotate back. Insight good for 1. Wow, lots of damage to Dashy, who still forces the gunfight. Insight comes away now on 6 in a row. A critical double there. OpTic will get blessed with a couple of spawners from the back, but nice shots from Insight. Now to the A.
Oh, man.
It's 18-9, 8 in a row for Insight as Ultra lock things up going to 2.
And the only rotation that OpTic currently have won so far on this map and made it count was this P2 HP. Now you're spawning all the way across the map with JoeDeceives creating an extra layer through top cat. And if Insight is having a stat line like this, yeah, you're most likely going to lose the series. 18-9 on an 8th streak. Cruise missile already earned. OpTic trying to break their way through the front, but everyone just trying to go 1 by 1. Like, this is not how you play the game.
Seconds on the board. Rotation is more important.
Nasty. This is a great contest. Insight, he's being a real pain here. Oh, and he's still alive. You'll take the extra few seconds. You managed to burn a lot of the time away from Surge. Over towards Bleachers. And a war of one front right now as CleanX guns up at the ready. Here come Vancouver.
We said that it was going to be difficult for CleanX to kind of decide how he wants to play this one. Hasn't necessarily had the best of games, but these kind of moments are where he can start to influence. Couple of kills going to come through here for Surge. Insight, though, down the line, number 4 in a row. Look at the 5th as well. Number 6 on its way. Oh my goodness me, Insight. 6 in a row, Movistar can't break on. He cannot be stopped. 7 in a row from Insight. Number 8 maybe on the way.
7 in a row. He's still going. Nasty gets taken care of as well. Next man up's got a frag grenade with his name on it.
Don't help them.
No, apparently it does not, Joe. Can they bring it back, though? Beans, maybe he's working on an ace. He isn't. He's dead. CleanX left up. His turn to try and clutch. Bomb plant in. 1 versus 2. He has AR from this spot. It's going to be tricky. Has some utility to use. No. Then he slides into a nade. Trying to scurry away.
Oh, it's a good nade. It blows up the car.
It's a game of clutches, and this time it's a 1v2. Well, it's like a 2v2. He gets help from a car. CleanX and car. Stronger than Surge.
Now, I think Ultra, one of the few teams that they are consistently able to lock down P2. Some teams completely unable. Toronto typically on point. Both players spawn in the back, though. So Near's taking the route. The timing doesn't go his way, though. And look at that 4 down. Miles, we watched this map yesterday. LAG, they'd get a 4-man wipe. Hill would get broken 5 seconds later. Do we think Toronto is that kind of team?
Well, we're about to find out very quickly. Opening nade salvo, solid. No trophies in place that are safe. CleanX on the right-hand side. Insight, keeping this flank as safe as possible. Reinforcements from CleanX over the top, picks up 2. Beans makes it a 3rd. They're not those guys, pal. Oh!
What's up, CleanX? You love you some Skyline, don't you?
Oh no. No. Here comes another. Oh, no. He's not dead yet. You haven't killed him yet. Finally, you can breathe a sigh of relief, but that is Ultra seeing pre.
Hey, perfect full 60. Congratulations. Also, I love the view of Insight wall banging through the couch and just staying alive.
Crossover towards Arc. A couple of stuns and spam shots coming his direction, but JoeDeceives has just he has gotten right through all of OpTic. They haven't found him. Joe's able to find a freebie, slips away from another. That's going to be Dashy on the other side. Stun will land. Joe waiting for the regen. Dashy can't find him, and it's 45 and 25 for JD. Oh my goodness, still alive in the back. OpTic cleaning up kills, but Joe's now on kill number 46. Oh gosh, 100-point game, and here come Ultra now trying to follow up from the front.
Yeah, Joe's just waiting for the help. It's as simple as that. Joe's like, I got the spawns blocked, guy. Can you guys eventually get into the play? Eventually, you have to choose your right moment to strike.
Oh my God.
Lines up Kenny from the top side, finds on in, finds that kill onto Pred. You can still close out the game here. OpTic all the way across the map. Ultra looking to close out map 1.
48 and 25 for JoeDeceives. Ends on a 6 spree, and there will be no incoms trash talk for the amount of eliminations he finds, because this time he gets it for the dub.
For hold, like they did on the opposite site. Maybe even more manageable here. JoeDeceives gets the plan. This time over his life, this time opportunity to make the play, but he's going to peek and get a lot of info for his squad. The one person maybe taking a different route will be Real on the Heretic side, as he's lurking mid. He still gets win. It's 2. Okay, was 2 going to be enough? It's all going to be inside now. 1 versus 2. I thought that was going to be another just JoeDeceives triple. He just pops him in search and destroy. Guy picks a corner and fries. Inside,
timing.
He's got the info. Knock, knock. Inside's here. There's one. Oh, he has to reload, so he's just going to go ahead and dip. That's all he had to do. That's all he had to do. Simply not enough time. On offense, it's been 3v4 clutches twice now for Ultra. Once CleanX gets it done to the 1v1, this time Insight in the 1 versus 2. The old duo from this squad coming up with the clutches.
And I mean, Joe, though, right? He's the one that turned this into he got hit by that nade.
Just contested, force him to overextend a little bit, and the 2 initial kills go your way. Now it's on Mr. Beans. Beat down good enough. Pistol up, running out of ammo. Give me number 3. Ultra, hold on.
Oh, that's exactly what they needed as we swap into a Toronto Ultra. Listen in.
Taking it out. Top dead. I'm watching. I'm there for you.
Nice shit. Missing
low TV on top. Okay.
Urgent. Could have gone secret.
I do, okay.
Oh, he's behind me.
Low, he's already dark.
Low TV, careful up top.
Yo, low TV, I'm out open.
Low TV,
rocks,
okay.
Low team TV.
Could it rock? Yo, open. Watch out, we're open. I'm really weak open. I'm boozing. I'm missing Neptune. Could pinch our kitchen maybe?
I already closed. Top white.
White.
Play right side.
Still white.
Top open.
They're con. Open deck, one. TV, open.
Yeah, in their grill. 2 making 3 kills initially go their way. They instantly shut down that first push.
I love that. That's just 1 sub on one side, 1 sub on the other. Mercules hangs out with Insight, or pardon me, CleanX, and then jumps back over to help out. JoeDeceives finds 3 kills to open things up. Beautiful start for the rookie. Yeah, just evaluating what his efficacy is going to look like when it comes to being a CDL potential player. He's hitting it to this point. Solid start here for Toronto defensively. Real, good win. Keeps the pressure on to B for a small time, but Mercules right there to find the trade.
Oh, yeah. They just consistently are having the numbers in every single one of these engagements. Mercules with the double. JoeDeceives loses the one-on-one after taking down 1, but you already have another line of defense here to contest it while Mercules is already pushed out over towards ammo. Now he's forcing Miami to overextend through pool.
Yeah, they've got the perfect defensive setup. They have lost Super, and he's going to need to touch this zone and pull this defense back because his teammates are in hell right now.
Yeah, eventually he tries to get back into the play, but CleanX on the wrap back is able to locate Super. It's not 26 seconds, not a single segment earned on the side of Miami. You're trying to get something done, or at least pull a defense over towards B so you can open up a lane through the middle of the map, but JoeDeceives strikes for 2, and now you need to make a miracle happen.
I am loving what I'm seeing from Mercules. 14 and 8, getting it done now with both weapons. Give him 9 in a row. Oh my goodness, what a debut for Mercules.
Not going to be that type of matchup, though. It's maybe not going to have your challengers type player in gameplay. This is going to be a star-studded lineup of Toronto Ultra, as they'll look to get things flowing early on, line it up in front of Insight. But the early time going the way of JoeDeceives.
Yeah, a very tough test here early for LAG. I mean, this is Ultra's best hardpoint map on the year throughout stage 4. You know, they're 2-0, but 13-3 on the year. They do not lose it often.
No, they are absolutely impressive on this particular map and mode. Kleenex, nice little start from him. They're finding all the kills here early, setting up for the P2 rotation. Beans has got mid cut up and sliced up. They still lock it down. It has just been dominant just in the slang early. Sets them up for a ton of time. That's a 45-second P1 and holding rotation the entire time for the P2. It doesn't get more lopsided than this early. That'll be a 3 dead though, and a chance to maybe flip the script. The pressure going to be to CleanX to hold this and hold the spawns. He's able to do it so far.
Yeah, massive kill on a Johnny. Johnny was able to pop 2. I mean, if he gets that, maybe he gives his team spawns right before Ultra pop.
Probably does, yeah.
But doesn't happen. CleanX, as you said, able to find it. Yeah, I mean, you're already 70-0 here on first map of the day.
No, that's one of those one-on-ones that doesn't really show on the scoreboard, but it's a one-on-one that can be a massive swing in the overall score line. For Gorillas, mate, we're looking for that first point as we're getting deeper into this, hoping to find some kind of opening. They're finally, nope, I lied. They're not going to get that first second in yet. All right, they're on the scoreboard.
Didn't happen again.
Well, we'll keep an eye on next time they're on the defensive side, but for now it's been all offense. We'll see if that's the case here. CleanX hot off a first blood, looking for another here, and well, not going to get caught, able to get a first blood. He is instantly traded though. Now 3 versus 3. Pressure coming to JoeDeceives.
And what kind of play does inside make? That's really going to be the difference maker. But JoeDeceives is the difference maker, mind me. He's able to slide and snap, but we have another 1 versus 1.
I love it. All the clutches going on early in this search. Under 20 seconds now to go. JoeDeceives risking it.
I love it.
For the biscuit. And well, he's played it correctly. He has played it correctly. He'll get the kill if you are nasty, but JoeDeceives thinking, I'm not checking. I don't know, this is a thing where it's the player he's playing against. He knows he's not hopping it. Or just confidence that wasn't going to be the play.
Well, CleanX wins the gunfight, and funnily enough, it is Mercules that goes on the 3 spree and makes him back in time. Frankly, Merc right now might be the MVP of the team.
11-7 3 spree and just coming up on a minute of hardpoint time, folks. Here we go. Over to the bleachers, over to the final hardpoint of the set. And right now, Heretics are back in there. Ultra, though, still maintaining a slight lead going into the last one.
And if you want to break the BS&D spawns, Metals will be the first man in line. Real, the next one to follow. But obviously, heads up there, clear out ticket. The stuns land perfect. Metals overwhelmed. Toronto doing the more important things right first, and then they get to the time. It is systematic gameplay for Toronto. It is step A through C. They do everything. And Merc back in his home. Might even be able to get a Hellstorm. He is Mr. Do-It-All.
One more kill's going to do it. Soaking time as well. We are close, boys and girls. Gets it. Streaks now for Ultra. Hardpoint in their hand. There's still 25 to go.
And you're seeing confidence in that player came as well. That's a nice little got him kind of deal. Can't say it or I get fired, but he is roaring out.
Ultra starting to develop a lead. Starting to get things absolutely rocking here towards the end of the first set. Let's go for a listen in.
Draws it though. He chains together too, and the fight for art control. CleanX can't quite get around the corner. He does spawn one of his teammates there, so Beans is going to spawn in. I don't think they're going to be ready to pick that up, so it's control that side for Toronto Ultra. Hardpoint will be white for now. JoeDeceives trying to continue in his form because he has been disgusting. Seems like he's just really, I don't know, getting comfortable as a player, and it's been fun to watch.
Yeah, I think like last year he was just like very hot and cold. Joe's back down to challengers, comes back. Still kind of felt that way as he's on 5 in a row up to 10 in the map, but it just feels like, yeah, he's just, all right, I know what I need to do. What's important, I can sort of, you know, just play my game.
Abe rotating over to B, seen by Super, but CleanX saves the day for maybe a moment. Double for CleanX. Opportunity to stay on towards the safe zone, and CleanX is not done. He's going to find himself 3. Rancor in a spot of trouble. Who is it? It's CleanX, but Abe steals the kill away. Second tick of progress. Looking good for Joe and the rest of Koi as they try to join him for the extra 60 seconds, and CleanX is on a killing spree.
He stepped it up just in some kind of way. And there's it gone. Oh, nightmare fuel for Team Heretics.
Unreal.
6 in a row from CleanX. I'm telling you right now, it's about to be 7.
There it is. Oh, little heat check. Running out of ammunition. Has to reset the weapon. Meanwhile, the rest of his team behind him on the B point. Keeps the clock paused at 106. And what a turnaround this has been for Koi out of the blink of nowhere. 8 in a row. Could he get up to double digits? A little turnover to Rancor. Oh my goodness. What a set of shots from CleanX. And Koi respond with an offense of their own.
The kills department. That was where we were going for the win here, but Rex, slow and steady. It's not going to pay off. Joe dives in as the nice guys might finish last here. He does not let them get away with it. 30 seconds right on a B. Nah, you got to get moving, lads. You are being suffocated right now by the Ultra Boys.
A solo capture, he was on it for 15 seconds, but outside of that, you just had nothing going for you. This has just been a slaughter.
Yeah, this is unbelievable. Final seconds here on the map, folks. Ultra pulled out the goods here on defense. Nobody home. Not a hope in hell. Toronto are going to take the lead here in the series.
First, get our information, confirm it, and then make a play. Well, Booza first blood. He has been so good at these long-range AR battles, whether it's on dealership, whether it's here on protocol, doesn't even make a difference. It's a free first blood and an early 4v3 for Surge.
Yeah, as soon as nothing connects with that stun, yeah, we're going to work our way in towards this A side. Let's instantly get it down. Nasty finds another kill through the top mid area. And now JoeDeceives and CleanX looking to try to clutch on up. Joe's able to find a freebie, 40 seconds.
Post plant is set up, though, here for Surge. Joe's able to find an AR. That'll allow him to work for some angle, peeking over here towards Big Door. Now back to the sub. Sees the cross, stun lands, 2v2. Neptune finds one, but it's down to JoeDeceives for the full ace. Oh! Little drop shot, rips Abuza off the map, and a huge round comes through for Ultra in a 2v4.
That is unbelievable right there out of Joe.
Ways, but the setup now for Toronto. JoeDeceives going for the pinch, and he might have the whole team to deal with.
He's got the whole team, and can't get a single one out of it. His trophy's going to be on the real delay as well for the next few rounds, potentially. But man advantage New York.
They don't have it planned for office either. This is a tough clutch now for Toronto.
Are you going to do it maybe underneath the board? Here comes the first man. Oh my word, it is lethal work. Insight, good luck, mate. You got damage into the first. The second man makes his way down as well. 15 seconds, and Jamie Craven might have done it.
Man, if the Blue Jays are calling him clutch, then you know he's clutch. He gets it done in a 1v3. And the swarm C9 had around the bomb site. It's like an attack of the clones, but they line up and just like stormtroopers, get gunned down. Oh, good chunk of space, but Lucky and Rencor, they win all the important gunfights. Now they just have to count to 4, and they do turn for it. You know, JoeDeceives in the back line, but now he's just drawing all this attention. He's blocking the spawns, has 2 players worried about him, and well, that's why they gotta worry, because he is shooting.
And timing's good as well. Last player through the front is going to be Rencor. Makes his way into the hardpoint for a moment now, but Heretics, they've done exactly what they wanted to do, which is pull this lead right back. Ultra have just missed a step in the last 2 hardpoints. It has not been ideal. Joe Spree continues their chance, but so much pressure here from the Heretics on point.
Yeah, honestly, I'd say for Joe, it's really just a great bailout play, and that is gonna continue yelling in the player cam, and deservedly so on a 7 spree. Heretics, all things considered, played it well, but JoeDeceives just played it better.
Downstairs, so the vault is full of bodies right now. Insight is about to get a free one. Now it's a 2v2. CleanX checking corners. Metals wins another.
Nice win.
Another for Metals. No, Insight. Oh! Jamie Craven. Retake complete.
Oh, and a 3v4. That is brutal. Insight and CleanX, the longtime duo, able to get it done.
Into it, Joe. Shotzzy does get traded out. Same can be said for CleanX after he gets that trade. So numbers stay with OpTic Texas. Bomb planted though. Insight and Beans. Uriel is trying to hold this off in the 2v3. OpTic Texas flying together.
I say they're clearing this, so they're going to have an idea of what OpTic are doing. They're not going to retake from their side. It's just do they go from middle to they go all the way through here. And well, Hook and Mercules dash. They're pretty split, so it's a 2-1 split right now here for OpTic.
Yeah, I mean, Insight should have got a ton of info. That shot's in from Beans. He's actually able to get a kill after the tags into Hook. Hook sends it. Beans gets another one. That is ludicrous from Beans, but it's a 1 versus 1. Mercules, Beans, 10 seconds to go. Beans plays it beautifully. Beans takes the round. What a magnificent play from Beans at the back shack.
Praying for a few more rounds. That's still going to be Ultra in control going to P2.
And it's an awkward timing. I mean, you talk about how Toronto love to play structured, and OpTic don't necessarily adopt the same policy when they play. Yeah, they let Insight just go on the full route for absolute free, and it sets you up for plays like that. Shotzzy, last man in the back line. Gonna be blocking the spawns of CleanX and maybe making amends there with the gunny on inside. Of course, he gets the kills. You don't yet have the time, but they're ready for the break.
Oh, fantastic hit through the front as well. CleanX from time into feed gets at least one. The back line loses that fight as well. So now Joe from the front, OpTic spawning in the back. Here we go. He's on a 6-3. The young demon, under the coverage of his teammates, is staying alive for now. Can he hop out and get another from time? Yeah. Onto Hook. No. Desperate for the Hellstorm. Nearly called it a cruise. There it is. In the back.
Yeah, and JoeDeceives 10-1. We mentioned how Hook thrives in the matchup against Toronto Ultra. JoeDeceives has dominated OpTic all year long, so his KD has been outstanding across all game modes, and, well, he's going to be padding his stats in this moment as well.
And move, what is the play?
Yeah.
Gonna give some space over towards the A side. That seems to be where the defensive team are leaning. As well as the attacking squad. Big win coming in from Medals. Oh my goodness me, the stun will go through, will not land. But a 1 versus 2 for Insight to try and pull off.
This is so tough. He's going to commit to being in the vent. Does he get behind and see the rotation? Not fully, but not seeing anything also kind of makes the spidey sense tingle that there's a rotation underway. Now he's seen both. 25 seconds on the clock. Insight with the full wrap. Real back to business as usual, but gets caught looking the wrong direction. Now it's just out of the 1v1. Insight. A couple of tags are in. 15 seconds. Super sticking to his gun. Slide out. No! And how about it from Insight? What an absolute clutch up.
Jamie Craven back at it again. How many times have we seen him clutch up in the search and destroys? The 1v3 in the back pocket.
Actually blocked the spawns, but with the stun check, I think Beans is aware someone's going to be behind him.
Yeah, to whom they're playing it very safe from the deep back. They got to get going though. As again, the setup has not necessarily been cracked or even necessarily attempted there by the Falcons boys just yet. A great time here from Ultra. Beans still on point. The guessing games are on, and here comes the first counter. A big win there. Oh, Beans finds it. The second fully damaged. And one more bullet there, and Joe receives a 2. 20 now for the win. Toronto Ultra trying now to end map 1.
And they're gonna do so. Yeah, that is a clinical effort. That is good comms. You got the spawn flip as well, and Beans knows the timing for the chow. Players at the close door, pull out the God gun, give you a nice little 2-piece as well, and that will be your game. 100-point club and then some. 250 to 68.
The trademark roar of Ultra.
Still back to the end with a solid P1 and P2 if you are Miami Heretics. Only down 6 now. Ultra are going to try to do what they did last time through, which is control the left side of the map. They're doing that here for P3 and P4. Just got to get them off the time as JoeDeceives controlling the middle. Rencore all over the map, all over the objective. Minute 20. When it comes to the objective time, also still with 18 kills. So he's just playing his life so well, trying to buy his team some space. So maybe they can work through middle of the map, but not gonna happen. As JoeDeceives, CleanX, the duo finds 3.
Super hoping to get tags in. Maybe set up his teammates to push forward. JoeDeceives now up to 5 in a row, 17. Make it 18 and 15 for him. Pretty close. Turning a Hellstorm as well. Let's see if he actually stay up to earn that though.
Yeah, I think the good thing for him is everybody from Miami went left. I mean, Metals gets down. He was trying to cross towards P4, but he gets spotted. So it's like, while he was earning this time, finding his kills, there it is, another Hellstorm on the map. We'll see when these come into play, but there you can see last P4 points 47-0. This one, I mean, you have so much map control if you are Ultra. You can't ask for much more.
We've had so many vaults like this. It's like a tale of 2 halves. Like one team dominates like 1 and 2, one team better at 3 and 4, and just who makes the play late is what it seems to be. But here comes one of the
JoeDeceives got to the exact same spot past hedges, but instead of forcing the flanks, maybe try to leave Slasher out of the picture and try to 4v3, but nades rolling through. First blood, TJ.
Well, Gwyn's got a perfect corner right now. Whoa, in and out. What a shot from JoeDeceives. Damage in. And Gwyn takes a tumble. Next man up on the left-hand side. Joe walking into this with perfect health. CleanX, what an aid. Over the top bar. T just trying to stay alive. It's a 1v2.
How did he get out?
1v1. TJ sending! JoeDeceives does not fall prey to those shenanigans, and it's a 3-kill round for him.
Of course, the A side RC's passing one another. Scrap trying to see how far that RC from Toronto is going to move. And Insight will just kind of hold this to watch over towards Connector and kind of keep control of back fences. And here comes the rotation from the Ultra offense.
Yeah, but you're thinking all that RC car pressure. You probably want to work this bomb immediately, but Hydra's able to strike for the first. CleanX responds, though, with 2, and now he's just trying to get out.
Yeah, the thing is, Hydra sees this jump out window, so... Well, I was going to say maybe he just finds timing to find the bomb planter, but Envoy doesn't pinch that correctly timing-wise. And just like that, it's Toronto with the numbers. Hydra gets a look at the member over towards the backside of fences. He knows that Insight's watching over his bomb planter. Stun check over to Connector lands, and Hydra's going to just finesse and reset this.
Oh, and this is a big one-on-one. Got the French Phenom going up against the Tissue. Both of them tend to be issues at times, but we're just dueling it out, waiting it out.
CleanX, the advantage with these shoulder checks. Timing and wins the gunfight. We'll see at least another round as CleanX just doesn't bother to re-wrap, doesn't bother to play for window, trusts his true sense of holding the corner and his ability to snap up if needed, and it works out perfectly for him.
Yeah, that's truly like your best chance of winning a one-on-one versus Paco. It's just like playing a corner and allowing him to run
for real.
Big gunfight win. P4 is looking pretty much under lock and key. I mean, you kind of take that, but at the same time, probably giving Boston a little much.
Let's be honest, to the eyes of the critic, there is something to be said about that P3 from the side of Movistar Koi. Boston on the other side and their Breach fans are looking at that saying, hey, okay, we had a slow start and we're now right back in this game and have a threat early to break P4. Abe with the shutdown, though, just in the corner, no cares, no problems, gets 3, 12-9 start. Rocking it with JoeDeceives from Movistar Koi, and they are off to the races to 100 points.
Lights out from Joe so far, 16-7. Not even a rotation finished. Incredible work from him. And as mentioned as well, Abe has been there to pick up some really solid kills for the squad. Kami was about to find his ex-teammate. Wasn't for the car bomb that comes through. Purge is there to find another one, but once again, Abe left on his own, and he just needs himself and his armors. Incredible work, 7 in a row. Movistar Koi with a very, very solid lead heading into the second rotation.
And a Hellstorm.
Yeah.
And a Hellstorm. And they're already off P4 and into P1 again. Abe is still cooking on this spree, making the life of our observers really easy. You could just say, just give me number 2 and hold it there. How long can he find this? As Awakening is trying to hit a pinch. Abe in a perfect spot. Good discipline. Take the attention forward. Not able to find the rest of Snoopy.
It's in sync. Need to create extra layers to not allow him a free roam to just sprint right towards the point.
Perfect timing. Absolute perfect timing with a trophy in play. CleanX finds 2. 3 dead in the feed. And that is going to be the round. Arcity's at great range. CleanX closes the door on round 2 to make that happen. Onward TJ now, who's managed to get himself towards B.
CleanX is on 5 in a row. Abe now starting to roam in their spawn, and this is what I'm talking about taking some space away. Look with Abe in his positioning, what it's doing to the spawns on the side of Falcons. You are forcing them to work this OE. CleanX on 6, trying to earn himself the cruise missile, but it's just going to get out of dodge.
He's managed to, he's still going. Tobias Janssen! What a kill and a TJ, and he is red hot right now. The Great Dane on a tear, and he lives to fight another day.
Pun not intended, but it works out flawlessly. Just like the gameplay, I mean, they're making investments on rotations, taking their time when they need to, and maybe 3 different hills where they're getting incredibly efficient spawn traps. Of course, though, got to close out the game. 80-point lead, 19 seconds in Vancouver, get the map 1 win. But for the moment, Ultra have stabilized.
In the 5, maybe 6 years of the COD League, brother, I think that's the first time we've called it surgical. Wow. Well, right now, it's good looks out of Toronto Ultra, who have managed to pull themselves out of a very tough deficit. And I take it all back. Neptune is just so annoying to play against. Oh, God.
He's an absolute nightmare, yes.
Colossal pain in the arse, but a wonderful addition to this roster at 34 and 19. 04, and wherever you look, he's picking up kills. They've got all the pinches covered. Over to P1 we go once again. Abuza, the first man in time. Nasty at 27 at 17. Missed it game 4, has brought the goods here in the first map. And we have got a potential break on the cars, but another pinch, another flank from 04, another direction to look. And there's too many new directions to look in, and I know that sounds weird, but it's true.
I mean, honestly, great job from Ultra for taking him down, though. The longer he lived there, the tougher things were going to be. And now Ultra is starting to pick up every single kill. I mean, they have the cuts. 04 again, sort of the impact player, but everybody else is getting dropped. And 04 able to give you 2. Can't seal the deal in. Well, Ultra 80-point lead has been cut down to about 60. They've been playing a lot better now in the second half of the game, but obviously still a long way to go.
I mean, when we talk about how much better you've got to play, Joe's 5 might help, but it has got to be really something special, true magic here. On Boa Beans trying to keep these boys away from that P2, but you could not account for a Boozer who jumps in over the top, gets one before being brought down. Is that enough to pull Ultra out of position for the final hit here on a P2?
Oh, they're going to be a little bit distant, a little bit out of the edges, and this is Neptune's playground already. And you're going to have to flip the time. Neptune, this is where he dances. JoeDeceives. So many players in front of him. You think it's overwhelming, but that's all 4. And now Ultra is still going to be forced to flood the time, but they got the closer spawn.
Yeah, they got the close spawns. They got 5 seconds still forward. This one, Nasty trying to end it right here and now. He might be able to do it. Shots in from the aims. On the flank, not going to happen. Last man 04 over this side of the map. And this hardpoint has become something very special indeed. 04 calls no game yet. Joe's in. Neptune, sneaky as you like. The battle continues.
And they got the spawns flipped as well. I mean, if you're 04, take a route. No, he wants to force it through. Vancouver Surge trying to win it here. Might be a mistake, and they get gunned. And now everybody's spawning in the back again. Ultra, they have survived to another hill, and they've won the rotation to new.
It's not over yet. To the garage we go once again. To JoeDeceives. Oh, wait, inside mid-map. Cutting him off. 2. Holy! Big old pinch now happening from Neptune's going to make his way from the top side. Nasty from the left side street. Gone. The hard point now in Ultra's hands. The map in the balance.
They have a pinch though. Neptune going to die immediately. Double child rolling through. Should be enough. Bean's got to slide in. Looking for one up top. He's going to give you 2. He does the damage. 3rd. And this is the final push. This is for the game.
Neptune from upstairs. Down low is going to be a boozer. The trades are not there yet. Ultra now the battle on time. Joe and Beans. They get the kills. Joe goes huge. What a comeback. Toronto Ultra. I think Beans just sent that headset into the US.
Towards the back, on with Craze. Lovely first. The second man not going to be there, and he runs out into a bit of trouble. So Movistar Koi still with a good spawn.
I mean, every single time we're on board with Joe, looks like he's shooting atom bombs out of his jackal. Incredible work, Kleenex. Doing what he does best as well and picking off those routes, and now the rotation's starting to come in from Omit. They are very far away from P2.
It's another immediate flip. It's another massive turn. Movistar Koi can't seem to make mistakes at this point in time. Mamba has an opportunity. Oh, and he's managed to catch one on the flank. The front line, though, not safe whatsoever. Abe now getting the dance moving. Inside, can't bring down Mamba. And an opportunity now to turn it. Can the man stay alive behind enemy lines? No, it's CleanX who finds number 6 in a row. Toby, 7. The gunnies are certainly hot. Insight around the corner, but again, you got to look all over the place now. Abe helps find the 3 dead. Opportunity now for Movistar Koi to run it up.
Hard push at the moment. Movistar have done extremely well there, all things considered. You see Omit pick up some good time at P3. Wonderful rotation to 4, and they just punch through. They get somebody down the scaffold on the side, and when JoeDeceives is shooting like this, it's hard to bar against them.
The scoreline's good, the gameplay looks good. Let's go for a quick Bravi listen in and see how it sounds.
Open up and trade 2, Tommy. I'm
I'll be control. I'll be control. Lion and be control.
Give me a sec.
On top of Lion, Teddy. All right, he went subs. There's one out P3. There's one out P3 or something.
Let's go P3.
Yeah.
Open. Crease it.
Number P3. Close, Max close.
Yeah, and open and close. Reese and Max. And missing Mamba.
Open, one shot, Vivid. Two open.
Roger.
Two doors, both sides. No one closed. Yeah.
Close. Arc maybe?
Close, one shot.
Close,
I need it. I'm getting it up.
I think he went pool.
Yeah. I'm talking about Ivory dubs. I can call.
I said Vol, Crease.
In dubs, one shot open. Two dubs.
Out, P3. Hit con. Close that.
Con, Joe. Con, close.
Nice Joe. I'm waiting.
Absolutely. Out of single. He's going top.
I'm close.
Top single Mamba. Okay, I'm wrapping. I'm top truck.
Come to me.
Outer shift.
One top can. I left, can.
Higher IQ moments where Ultra, like, sort of having better finesse, keeping track of names a little bit better, but then occasionally just getting slammed. So Rocker, it's going to be about a tie game going into new, the most important hill we have on the game. And look who's there first with SMGs prowling down low, so much so that Insight is trying to pull out a Jackal.
Damn.
That tells you what kind of engagements we're expecting for this one.
It's so important indeed. Oh, CleanX on a Nero. What a win. Lead change. That could be the difference here. The most important hardpoint in the game, arguably. And we've got it in the hands of Ultra.
Yeah, perfect time so far. Nice little push out as well. All bases covered. Even a Jackal in the hands of Beans. And every single kill you need to get, it is one by one. CleanX 15-7. And for the head-to-head battle we spoke about, Nero 6-11, feeling the pain.
Yeah, and you know in the comms, dead. I have big door, yeah. One more big door. Very soft, very calm, very in control. JoeDeceives, a couple of loud deads there from he and Beans. This is looking good. What a turn. This hard point, cannot underestimate how important it is. Massive lead change right now for Ultra. 7 spree for CleanX, streaked out.
And the time is also going the way of Ultra. This is not what you wanted if you were Rocker.
No, I mean, that's just props to Ultra. It's a great setup, right? Inside with some great cover. Great shots out of CleanX. I mean, Joe's just been soaking some time. And well, yeah, with bad spawns, they now have a 30-point lead.
There's nothing better than when you're fighting through the front, getting the time. A battle, and yeah, great setup from Ultra. Now, this is the sequence where things got a little bit crazy. Like, Ultra got so much of this P3. You set up early if you're Rocker for P4 on our side, and then you get broken instantly. Let's see if Rocker can do a better job, not only at the P3, but also potentially at a P4 setup, or how this plays out. Pistol hitting, CleanX streaking. 5 in a row for him again, up to 20. He's having a series.
No, he is. And on the other side, Paul struggling a bit, 5-14. He's not having a series, so we'll see if he can turn it around.
He's like, boys, get me to map 5.
Yeah, he's hoping
Give
to.
me the map 5.
I don't know if they're going to get there yet. Inside locking down the flank. CleanX watching the middle of the map and spawning out Rocker all the way across the map.
Yeah, if they can't get somebody through, I mean, this has potential to actually be uglier than last time.
Saw the P2 is actually the money hill for the Ultra squad, and well, right now they're just sitting here soaking up on the P1 kills, falling into Bean's lap, and JoeDeceives, well, he's there to be the cleanup crew. Gwyn falls out, all 4 down, and for Carolina, all spawning out.
Due diligence done. You find the kills all over the place. You managed to net the time as well. CleanX starting to get things going. He's nearly pulled himself out of the deficit he found himself in to start things off. This could be number 13. His 5th in a row if you can catch it. 10 seconds remaining here on P1, and we go towards new and CleanX. There it is, 5 in a row, all square in the kills and deaths.
And once again, it's so comfortable and so contained. CleanX is not a player that's ever going to tweak out, make mistakes. He's trying to be in the right spot at the right time to clean up all the errant kills. So there's the 6th free, and again at P2, where you are just comfortable around the time, and Carolina completely disconnected.
7 in a row now for Tobias. Jorjonsson, number 8. He's looking towards the Hellstorm as well. A single lane of attack right now for the Ravens, and CleanX still on a spree.
No rush, no pressure. Let the kills come to you.
We head into this control. Last time out, Search 1-3-0. Can they do that again?
Here we go. Yalla into the A zone. Shots are in there from Abe and Insight. So Movistar Koi are going to find themselves on the receiving end of the capture. Lovely stuff, boys. Abe is going straight to spawn. He hit the overnight express. He's going to give them the hurt right away. Lovely shots out of Abe. What a 2 on a 4 now without a death.
I mean, they just transitioned straight to a question. What on earth is this? They've given up the ghosts with A. They're forcing the spawns over towards the other side. And if you're Vancouver Surge, you have to take some mid-map control. That's what they've been offered. That's what they will get. The second tick over towards B, ticking through.
Abe is still being a nuisance. This is a 6-0 start on the journey towards the Hellstorm, but helping his boys find a lot of space here on the map. If you can get a few more kills, great. And look at this. Down to his final 2 magazines of Jackal ammunition.
30 seconds to go, but he is going to get picked off. Man advantage Vancouver.
Beans toss a grenade. Abuza not able to connect. Gets tagged in his own right. They don't know where the post plant had exited from Joe, but now they're going to find them. 0-4 over the top. Just down to Beans. He's found the first 2. 1v1. He's got Nasty in front of him. Doesn't get the initial read. Down to 64 HP. The shots are decent, but he can't get back. Another 1v3 comes through. This time it brings Ultra back to within 1.
Oh, and I've just been waiting for Mr. Benjamin Beans to make a big-time play in Search and Destroy.
All you can ask for is the wrap on. 0-4. Once again, finding a sensational kill Joe now all alone. Opting for the top mid route, and I don't hate it. Abuza, though, with that bomb, they are playing it so patiently. No mistakes being made. They're giving nothing away. Is Joe going to make the mistake? Oh, he doesn't! 1v1, 30 seconds.
No information. Or has he got it? Did he run down B Street? JoeDeceives, he's going to catch him. It's a 1 versus 2 from Joe, right when they need it.
Getting on the bomb at B, so very similar shades to what we saw from OpTic on their first attacking round. Ultra, though, a little bit more aggressive on their defensive end. You see CleanX is swimming towards the boathouse. Beans is playing a cheeky spot, and JoeDeceives gets to be the island boy.
Oh, that's ideal from CleanX. And again, I don't think there's a lot of tacticals or lethals to be thrown at this side because I think OpTic used all of it by A. But there's one stun. That's going to help. Yeah. Can you press off that? You sure can. Hooks in. Great coverage. Lovely positioning from Insight. And it's a 1v1. And it is done. Insight. Good reads. Good timing. Ultra level it up.
Yeah, those are good moves by Inside as well, right? Gets Dashy tagged up one shot in the hallway and just does the loop around the rock, trusting his teammates to sort of pick up the gunfights. And Luke traded out his boy, but he was there for the trades. And
with the car bomb coming through, Ultra are still able to get the bomb planted. And so now TJ trying to hunt down CleanX. It's a race of the ages. And TJ will win that race. So now pressure on both sides. Rex trying to he's got to come into the he's got to get into play. Like, you have to show some force. You can't just let TJ play on this long flank. Although, or can you? That's an absolute laser beam out of TJ. Insight for the trade, and now it's the 1v1. Rex trying to take the gunfight win, and oh, what a set of shots that is. Rex put to the dirt, and Toronto find 2 in a row.
Yeah, Dylan's got to play it out a lot quicker there, Alan. Like, once TJ is able to locate CleanX, make it a 2v2, you know that the last 2 players have to be around site because TJ already puts himself in a great position on the pinch. They haven't pushed through the backside of dealership, so they have to